Happy day, children. Today we are going to see part 8 of large numbers. Children, the next topic is Roman numbers. So we have seen Roman numbers in our classrooms. We use Roman numbers to write our class. We have seen Roman numbers in our question paper, in our question bank, and in some clock also we have seen Roman numbers. So Roman numbers are generally the numbers that are originated in ancient Rome and remained the usual way of writing numbers throughout the European countries. So the numbers in these systems are represented by the combination of letters from the Latin alphabet. Some of you know to write Roman numbers from 1 to 10. So this is how 1 is written: 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Some of you also know further, like 1, I is used to write 1, V for 5, X for 10, L for 50, C for 100, D for 500 and M for 1000. These are the few Roman numbers that we use. So there are certain rules for writing the Roman numerals. It is not like our Indian number system. It is little complicated. So before you write the Roman numerals, it is essential for you to know the rules for writing them. So let's see the first rule. The letters should be arranged from largest to smallest. So you're going to arrange the letters from big to small. For example, 1510 is written as MDX. So M stands for 1000, D stands for 500 and X stands for 10. So you are writing it in from the largest to smallest form. The second rule is only powers of 10 can be repeated. So you can repeat only the powers of 10. For example, you can repeat the letter I, the letter X, the letter C and the letter M. So these are called as the powers of 10. The third rule says don't repeat a letter more than 3 times in a row. So as you see, I cannot write 4 as I and I. Whereas I write 4 as I and V. I can repeat a letter for only 3 times. An example is given. 100 is written as C, not as 10 times X. The next rule says I cannot repeat V, L and D. So these 3 letters cannot be repeated at all. Whereas you can repeat I, X, C and M. As I told you in the previous slide, the powers of 10 can be repeated. So there is again a rule. So when you write a symbol of a smaller value in the right side of the larger value, it means you are going to add it. In other words, if you write a smaller value after a bigger value, it means addition. So as you can see, I have written VI. I is smaller than V and it is written after V. So in that case, you are going to add. I know the value of V. I know the value of I. So V stands for 5 and I stands for 1. So when I add, I get the value as 6. So 6 is written as VI. We can go through the examples given here. So when a smaller letter is written after a bigger letter, it means addition.